What?
What are you doing?
What was I doing, or what am I doing next? Now I'm
Yeah,
doing
what's going on? Yeah, like
what was I doing? I was doing the pre-show smoke. So now I'm ready.
Your camera looks like it smoked more than you did.
Dude, this is a good setup. It's way better than my laptop I usually have.
It's not bad.
You don't like this?
No, it was just
it looks like the studio.
A little pixelated.
Is it?
Snacks, you smoking too?
No.
Am I pixelated?
On that gas?
Gas?
Should be 1080. Hey, Snacks, what was that idea you had? I like that. The panicker patience.
Yeah, I thought of it last second.
Yeah, we don't have to like make it a whole thing, but we could definitely do something with that. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably just be like incorporated into overall just talking.
Yeah, because I've been getting like DMs and questions about people like
yeah.
Should I drop like so and so for this guy?
I had people like panicking about Aaron Jones after week 1. Like,
yeah, oh dude, Aaron Jones, fuck him. He fucked me so bad in another league.
Did well for me.
I was up by like 28. I was like, oh, all right, Aaron Jones should be tight, but we'll see. And then
yeah, Snacks. I feel like you had the 4 highest scoring players in fantasy football last week.
I might have, right? Jones,
Cooper Kupp,
I needed Jones to do that.
That
was a waste. I would be pissed about that.
I'm not pissed.
You should be.
Why?
You separate yourself, animal. It's called points.
When I need those points later, I'm going to have them.
Points.
I guess.
Points.
I have a decision. I have a decision to make this week. Justin Fields is starting. I don't think I'm going to throw him in, though.
Can we start? We're talking about all the content right now.
Yeah, let's start.
Like Animal, what are you doing? We don't need professional fucking production.
What am I? You mean, what am I doing? Am I doing it or you do it?
You doing it. Go.
You're the welcome bike. What do you say? Like,
you start. It's you. I don't have it in me right now.
All right. Moment. What's cracking, big dogs? Welcome to Fade the Public. Got Snacks over there and Nick. He's sick. That's why I did that intro. And listen, I don't want to hear any shit about like the production of the show or anything, because look, we gotta do what we gotta do. Our man is sick, and I'm not gonna get sick. And we'll be back together soon. Don't worry about it and shut up.
Well, I'm still in quarantine. You guys wouldn't even be able to come here until like Friday or Saturday.
Snacks. You can't do that right now.
How long you been doing this podcast for?
I thought I was on mute. I'm sorry.
We'd love that. The nerds are right next to your headphones.
So we got a fun show for you today. We're going to actually get to discuss the E-Town Get Down League, the league that you all love so much. I know last week's stream was a disaster. Shut up. And then
we tried.
I think the theme of the show is going to be like a panic or patience, like with these guys. Like, it's week 2. What are we doing? Everyone was freaking out week 1 about like Derrick Henry, but look at the man. The man just does what he does. Freak athlete running all over people, dropping 40 bombs. Aaron Jones, really bad first week. Aaron Rodgers, really bad first week. But then look at these guys. You can't panic. We're going to talk about that a little bit. The intro? Ike, hit the intro? You think he hit it?
Do you want to know what the absolute worst part of COVID is? Is like I've completely lost my taste and my smell. You can't taste fucking anything.
That's brutal.
It's so bad. It's way worse than you think it would be too. It's like everything.
Dude, I love food. Trust me. I'm all about
it. It's devastating.
I love booze.
Because it's like if you're going to be trapped inside all day. Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm kind of nervous that my marg ratings are forever going to be skewed because I don't know how long this is going to taint my fucking
taste. Take a little break. Maybe no marg is in the winter.
Dude, stop.
Just do
I basically did a year of that already with fucking COVID.
Some hot cocoa rankings.
I wouldn't be able to taste. You can't taste a fucking lick. It's insane. You know what's crazy though? You know what I found to be a great food is so you can taste sweet and salty. Like sweetness, but you can't taste the flavor of anything. Sweetness is like light in your mouth, and then salty is like really, really warming sensation kind of. So it's like if you get trail mix with M&Ms in it, you get like cashews and peanuts, which are super salty, and then the M&Ms, which are sweet.
I feel like you got to go for texture when you guys.
You do. I've been eating like crunchy shit. I've been ordering pizza, and I'm just like make it crispy as a
burn it.
Yeah, literally fry it until it's unedible anymore, and then like celery sticks and shit like that. It's horrible. I don't wish this upon. Maybe I wish this upon you guys, but no one else.
I swear to God, Max, you saw me when I was really sick that one time. I couldn't even speak. It was awful. I tested negative like 3 times. Zero doubt in my mind it was COVID. Zero doubt.
It definitely was, because I didn't get it and I'm super strong, so I was with you. So that makes sense.
All right. Well, speaking of things that are awful, Animal, how you feeling about your team?
We bounced back week 1, everybody. We got to win. We don't have to wait until week like 14 now. It's over with. We did it. We got it out of the way. This is how we move forward. We stack wins now, right?
I was gonna say, I think this was an underrated storyline. The fact that you already got your first win this year, and it took you 14 weeks last year.
Yeah, I mean, really, you want to talk about progression? That's it right there. That's just how you make moves, everybody. It's how you go up. I don't want to talk too much. I don't want to talk too much because then you know what happens.
I think you busted your nut early. I think you're shooting blanks for the rest of the year.
I think you're gonna go 1-14 again.
1-13. Oh yeah, 1-14.
1-14.
You guys actually look at my matchup though, and like see like how I mean, there was opportunity there for Joe, and he didn't have it. And
yeah, Joe should have beat you.
My team still didn't perform up to its full potential. Like Nick Chubb didn't even go for 20.
I don't know if there's anything that Joe could have done differently.
No, there was nothing he could have done. It's just Jonathan Taylor scoring him 6 points killed.
Yeah.
He could have started Gronk.
Yeah, but like
could have started Gronk, but that's
I feel like I'm not
in a shootout with KC. It's not that crazy. When Mark Andrews playing.
Well, no, yeah. That's why I would have probably still played Andrews. Obviously, you wanted Gronk after what he did, but like, I mean, I guess start everyone against the Falcons is really the moral of the story.
Yeah, I mean, he had a great start going into it with Terry McLaurin putting up 22 on Thursday night. So I was not feeling good going into this matchup, but my team, it really was Aaron Rodgers carried me, and that's what I was kind of hoping would happen this year. So let's see if he can keep that up. By the way, Jared Goff, guys, sleeper quarterback. Sleeper quarterback if you're in Superflex League, and
he looks okay.
Somehow okay. Off the waiver wire, or someone will give him up cheap. Guy looks like he's going to ball for fantasy this year.
Yeah,
you just won't stop starting Ronald Jones, will you?
Dude,
like, even if he's not on a team, you're going to start him.
Please get him out of your.
That's what I'm talking about when I say my team hasn't played up to its full potential yet. I still have Ronald Jones in the lineup. Like if I just started Marquise Brown, it's not even close now. Like I'm feeling real good. So,
Animal, you know what would make you an infinitely better fantasy player? That's something you could do right now.
Drop Ronald Jones.
Drop Ronald Jones from your team.
Yeah, I will.
I'm dead serious. The fact that he's still on your fucking roster. Was he in your starting lineup last week?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was the bounce back week. He's like, he's gonna have to do it against Atlanta. Like they scored 48 points. You would think maybe he gets 1 touchdown.
No one would think that besides you.
6 carries, 27 yards, and 1.
So do you triple down right now on week 3? He's gonna have 1 game that he's good in.
It'll be week 3 when he's not in his lineup.
I just want to catch that game. I have Ronald Jones in like 4 other leagues. So what I'll do is I will drop him in this league. I will drop Ronald Jones in this league, everybody. And listen, if you're in a 10-team league, you shouldn't have Ronald Jones anyway. So that's the moral of the story here.
Exactly the fucking point. Can we talk about how I spent $17 on Rondell Moore today and not a single fucking other bid was put on him? What's your guys' problem with fucking Rondell Moore?
Can I be truthful? I knew he would probably go for like 15 plus, and I was like, I'm not going to do that because for the first time,
a wide receiver.
I don't need a wide receiver at all. So I was just like, you know what? Whoever gets him, God bless. Because he's a stud.
I had him at like 22, and then I dropped him to 17 last night, and then I boosted my Teddy Bridgewater bet up from like 8 to 12, and then I didn't get Teddy. The injuries are starting to pile up a little bit for me. They're not none of my like stud players, but Judy out, Fitzpatrick out, Carson Wentz about to be out. Like they're starting to pile up a little bit, and like the bottom of my roster where they churn is not looking sexy.
Yeah, tis the season to injuries. Well, I guess speaking of your team, why don't we talk about our matchup?
You guys talk about your stupid matchup that was completely a fucking blowout.
Well, yeah, Snacks put it on me. You dropped the 190 burger.
Ain't a fucking kick a man when he's down, by the way, Snacks, dick.
Listen, this is what we have to talk about the matchups. If he's sick, dead, or alive, like, what do you want me to do?
It's fine. I mean, listen,
He's a grown man. He's not sensitive.
Listen,
pummels you into the ground.
Snacks pummeled me through the ground into a coffin 6 feet under, but it's fine because I look around the league and like I would have won. I would have beat about 7 teams in the league based on my points alone.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about. Listen, I invested everything into.
You would have beat
I invested everything into my running backs, and Cook, Gibson, and Mixon get like 25 touches a week. Those are eventually going to pay off, and then I nailed my next 3 picks after that with Brady, Hawkinson, Godwin. Those are looking fine. It's just the bottom of my roster is not
over Mixon. Your team would be so good right now.
I know. That's going to be the one I look back on, and I knew it too. As soon as I made it, I was like, "This is definitely the mistake of the draft right there."
Which one?
Go back on that.
Taking Mixon over Kyler. That was tough. It's tough to sit here and eat that after all summer. I was like, Kyler needs to be on every one of your fucking teams.
Brady Kyler would.
Well, the thing about it would be I wouldn't have taken Brady. I would have sat on my second quarterback later on in the draft. I would have taken Kyler, and then my 4th round pick likely would have been. When did you get Keenan Allen? Would he have been available for me there or no?
No, but you might have been able to get like David Montgomery or someone.
Yeah, I think I would have probably gone like Tyler Lockett or something at the wide receiver 1, skipped on Godwin, still went Hawkinson. So it wouldn't have been like that massive of a difference, but having Kyler would be sexy atop the team.
It would definitely be beautiful, but at the end of the day, Tom Brady's probably going to do this every week. So
yeah, I'm obviously happy to have Tom Brady there. Yeah, so you put the fucking hurt on me, and now you're sitting where you at? You're in 2nd place.
Yeah, jump from 9th to 2nd.
Our entire league is 1-1 right now, except for Shane. Shane's up at 2-0, and Joe, unsurprisingly, is down at 0-2. But like everybody, like even Snacks putting the beat down on me. You're 17 points above me. We're 3 spots away from each other, so it's kind of all up in the air right now.
Yep.
The league's wide open. I mean, it's not like
Animal. How do you feel about your team, legitimately, on a scale of 1 to 10 confidence level?
I feel very confident that I don't even want to say it out loud.
That you're going to make the playoffs?
No, I don't want to say. I don't want to say anything out loud. To be honest with you,
do it.
Start leaving karma and jinxes. Never did.
Oh, gee, finally.
Over the past year, it's.
I've only been trying to tell you for how long.
Every time I open my mouth and say something, the opposite seems to happen. So,
well, it's a fucking podcast. It's about talking. How confident do you feel in your team, and where are you going with it? What guarantee do you have for us?
I'll look through the teams of this league called the Town Get Down. This hypothetical league. There's a team called Kingdom Animalia, and I'll tell you what, it looks pretty good. And I'm not going to say that they're a playoff team. I'm just going to say it's not a last place team. That team's not a last place team.
I mean, it's technically not a last place team right now. Yeah.
That team
but then again, it is you, so you never know.
It's not really just going to be fucking you. It's going to be you, George, and Joe just competing for last place every fucking year.
I honestly think
seems to be the case.
George's team is the last place team, I think. Not to but I think I'm looking at shit right now.
Let me go to George's team.
Not good.
Oh my God, yeah. It's not good.
The running back situation is.
Oh, yeah.
It's like players in his lineup. At this point, you're in a 10-team league and you have Javonte Williams, Sterling Shepard, Robbie Anderson in your lineup.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's not good. And then you look at all the actual players to use early round draft capital on. Ryan Tannehill, AJ Brown, George Kittle, all absolutely fucking nothing right now.
Nothing. I mean, you would figure AJ Brown is going to get going.
AJ Brown.
I think he'll be all right.
Yeah,
Tannehill and AJ Brown will have big games eventually together.
Kittle, I haven't liked Kittle all off season, and I think I even said it draft night. I said terrible pick, George, but
I think you said about Hawkinson too, though.
Well,
so you can't just throw that out for everybody.
Well, in fairness, I said bad pick to you for every pick.
Yeah, I remember. I simply remember the Brady Hawkinson turn that you were. I remember the scoffs coming from the fucking left field over there.
Yeah. It started with Mixon, and then I just decided for every other pick, I'm just going to say shit pick.
Yeah, we're all 1-1. Snacks beat the shit out of me. Animal finally got a fucking dub. We look towards 3. I got to play against Larry Lunch. I'll tell you what.
Larry's got a good team.
It's not fun to see Kyler Murray sitting the top there. You got Kamara. Damien, his team is Kamara
coming off a very bad game.
You know what's big for him is just
Kamara and Hill.
The later round guys, his flex guys like Debo and Mike Williams are both performing like wide receiver ones right now.
Yeah, they're hitting.
And I don't think it's going to stop this week for Mike Williams against KC. Debo's got a tough matchup against Jared Alexander, so I don't know what's going to go on there. But
is Tony Pollard the best pick in the world ever?
Is he the best pick in the world ever?
Ever. Yeah, these guy's unbelievable.
I mean, do you expect him to keep?
No, not at 21.5 points a week, but he's clearly a focal point in that offense.
Yeah, I have a
They're
hard time
finding ways to
trusting
get him the ball.
They are. He's explosive. He looks kind of better than Zeke at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Animal, how you feeling about Zeke?
Not great, but here's the thing. Like, I had an awful week 1 from him. Week 2, he gave me a mediocre performance, and I still got a win. So if he can float around that 15 to 20 point range, I'll be okay. I don't want that for my RB1, obviously, but like it's better than getting those 8-point games. So
well, it's better. Your RB1 hasn't
given me a 20-point week. I need like
my RB1 hasn't given me an 8-point week.
Yeah, well, you took Zeke.
You said fucking Aaron Jones give you 47 points. Shut your mouth.
My RB2.
No, Barkley's always going to be the RB2 there.
No, he was picked first, so he's the RB1.
No.
Things change. But yeah, so I mean, between Nick Chubb and Zeke, I feel great because those guys, neither of them broke 20 points, I believe, this season.
Why would that make you feel great? Didn't Nick Chubb have a 2-touchdown game?
Yeah, 20 exactly week 1, 20.10.
So you lied to us.
Well, no, I didn't lie. I just didn't know. But with Baker Mayfield a little
just making concrete statements about things he doesn't know.
To run the ball a lot. I'm not worried at all about Chubb. I think he's going to do what he does. He's going to have his big blow up games and still average his, like 15-point floor.
So Snacks, you said you have a tough decision this week on your
I do.
spot.
Yes. So I took Justin Fields. What would you say? That was like the 9th round or so.
Yeah, something.
Just waiting for him to take that starting position over, which was always inevitable.
Savvy move, by the way, picking up Jeff Wilson. I like that move.
Thank you. For $1 too. Like,
can you put him on the IR right now or no?
Actually, let me see.
He should be, right? He was on the pup. So any of you guys
out
there
watching? Oh, yeah, look at that.
I would definitely go. Now's the time to go pick up Jeff Wilson. He'll be back in a few weeks, and he's probably the most trusted running back in San Francisco right now. Raheem Mostert out, so I would go stash his ass.
I was pretty pumped about that. I put $1 thinking I didn't actually think I was going to get him, and I was like kind of in between. Like, do I really want to spend more money than this on him, not knowing what happens when he comes back? But seeing this morning that I got him, I was like, wow, fuck yeah. So my decision, Justin Fields is playing because Andy Dalton got hurt and he's playing Cleveland, but I mean, I'm in a little predicament. I don't know what to expect from him. Obviously he's got that rushing upside that we all know about, could come out and he could pop, or that Cleveland defense can finally get in order and just shut a rookie quarterback down at home. And my 2 quarterbacks, Derek Carr and Russell Wilson, have played great the first 2 weeks, although Derek Carr's a little banged up right now. So
hard to trust Derek Carr, I feel like.
It is, especially, he's going up against Miami, who just doesn't seem to be any good at all. But I'm kind of leaning towards Fields right now. I think I may put Fields in over Derek Carr. If Derek Carr was healthy, then I'd probably wait a week, but Andy Dalton could be back after that, and I don't want to miss Justin Fields trying to just completely go into this game, dominate, and win that starting job for the rest of the year. So
the rushing upside. So at least if
right at the end of the day, I should be able to kind of counteract with that. And then I'm a little nervous with my matchup. I got Mike Evans going up against, I would assume, Jalen Ramsey. So that's not going to be fun.
Well, AB just got thrown on the COVID list.
He did. I was just about to say that. So I still expect.
I think he's going to be back, though. I feel like he just needs to be asymptomatic, needs 2 tests, and he'll be back by like Friday or Saturday.
Yeah. And real quick shout out, Animal. Noah Fant is a beast, and I'm very happy he's on my team.
What are you going to do? This is how I work. I know these things.
He's a stud. And all right. So
y'all all got lucky that Jerry Jeudy got hurt. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah, that
he was
too.
in a lot of targets week 1, by the way.
That too. So you started off by saying patience or panic, and I mean, I'm kind of 50-50 on Saquon, but this is the game. If he's going to get right, it's now. You got 10 days off, and you're playing Atlanta at home. So I would, if he has another mediocre game where it's like 10 fantasy points, I'm going to look to trade him to George because George will take him because he needs a running back, and I'll just fleece him. But yeah, I would worry a lot.
This is the fucking game that everybody who drafted Saquon had circled on their calendars. Like,
correct.
You didn't expect shit in weeks 1 and 2.
Right.
It's kind of discouraging though that like he hasn't done anything. Well, it was good to see like the 40-yard run ripped off, but like.
I'm more worried about the receiving work. I knew offensively, like him running the ball, it's never really been his strength anyway. In the offensive line running, it's not it. Jason Garrett does not know how to design a play for Saquon's skill, which is the most worrisome thing. You can't get him out in space, and I really banked on him being able to catch that ball, being that with the shitty offensive line, that check down that Jones will throw and get 10 targets a game, but it hasn't happened yet. And the encouraging part is he's played a lot. So
yeah, he finally got his snaps like jumped all the way up to like 85, 90%. I remember tweeting this in the beginning of the summer, or at some point I was like, what does Saquon have going for him outside of just people drooling over his athleticism this year? I mean, because you fall back on the situation, it's like the offensive line is terrible. He's never getting more than 2 yards of fucking carry. They're not throwing him the ball, mobile quarterback. Like, there are problems far beyond just his ACL at this point. I feel like the knee is strong enough right now, but like, now you're just kind of sitting there in a situation where is it a good situation for Saquon, right? Is he someone that it doesn't matter the situation? Like, clearly I feel like that's showing itself. So if he doesn't pop off against Atlanta, I feel like he's going to have a mediocre day. And I almost feel like it opens up like a little bit of a sell window.
This is it for me. Like then he's got another tough slate after that. So it's,
I have a question for you related to all
buddy.
Was it just Eli that just made like them? Because like you go back to Odell. Odell had that one season with Eli, and then like he sucked after, never did anything great. Yeah, he had a couple of case seasons, but he was hurt. Now Saquon does great with Eli, and then the guy just can't do shit.
Well, in fairness, he tore his ACL last year, so he didn't really have much of a chance to do anything.
The guy can't do shit.
He didn't have much of a chance. He had a high ankle sprain in Jones's rookie year where Jones started, so he never really got back to full speed outside of the last couple weeks. But yeah, I mean, and I'm really happy you brought Eli up, because this Sunday the Giants are retiring Eli's number, which I would be remiss if I didn't mention that. But yeah, you could look at that. The Odell thing is really it. The Odell thing really might be it. That might be
so happy for the record. I'm not happy I got COVID. I'm not happy I'm missing the game on Sunday, but I'm happy that if I had to miss a game, it's Eli's Hall of Fame, whatever, in fucking jersey retirement halftime bullshit, whatever fucking nonsense extravaganza they got going on there, and then all you Giants fans are gonna have your dicks out at halftime.
Snacks is gonna be crying hysterical.
I am. I'm gonna be a mess. Although one good thing that would have come for you, Nick, is there would have been no lines in the bathroom or getting beer. That would have been true. I would have spent
my whole halftime hanging out in the hallways.
When you go out on halftime, like to go get a beer and go to the bathroom, you're missing like kickoff of the third quarter. It's crazy.
Fuck. Now I'm getting FOMO over hanging out in the hallway right now. The only thing I'm
you and like 4 other Falcon fans that are going to be there.
Oh, that's where we all fucking sync up. I love that. We should do that gang battle.
Real quick, being isolated, I was thinking about this before. There has to be one good thing about it, and that's you probably haven't seen Tony in a while, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. It's been fantastic.
Pros and cons, man. Pros and cons.
See you guys. Great. All the people that just annoy the shit out of me, I don't have to see.
Yeah, so look at that.
I'm going to tell Tony that I'm quarantined until December.
Not a bad idea. All right.
A Falcons related question. Is Cordero Patterson a buy right now? Are we trying to pick him up?
I mean, I would pick him up if you could. He's not someone I'm going out to like give up actual value for.
20 fucking fab on him. I'm just saying, like, if you need a running back, are you taking a shot on him?
Well, here's the thing: that offense,
wide receiver on sleeper.
The offense is that's the cool part about it. If you're in like a 3 wide receiver league, and you can throw a guy who's getting 6 to 8 carries, like he's gotten 7 carries in both games. So if you're getting a guy who's getting guaranteed 7 touches, if not probably 10 touches a game as your wide receiver 3, I think it becomes kind of intriguing. So Cordarrelle. Here's the thing: the offense is so pathetic that they're going to need to keep manufacturing ways to like give playmakers the ball. So he's going to keep running wheel routes out of the backfield. He's going to keep getting carries and stuff. And we started to see them like more down in the red zone. Mike Davis is exactly what we knew Mike Davis to be prior to him filling in for Christian McCaffrey. It's just like everything lines up for Mike Davis just to be.
I was not a Mike Davis guy this year. Just want to throw that out there. He was on my do not draft list. He was off my board. Long time.
I mean, he was on everybody's do not draft list that knew anything.
No. I heard tons of people touting Mike Davis this offseason.
All right, Adam. Well, you're sharp. You're the sharpest.
And I said off my board. Get him off my board, I said.
Mr. Mike Davis.
On my board.
On. See,
he is my fucking board.
Yeah, he's a Falcons running back. I'm a little nervous about that. So, off my board.
What's that mean?
Didn't Todd Gurley score like 8 touchdowns last year?
All right. Can we?
You also said Carson Wentz is going to be QB1, but
yeah, that's not working out for me.
Publicity stunt, Snack.
The guy fucking sprains both of his ankles.
Yeah, I mean, he's like,
What a loser.
who does that?
Yeah,
It
who fucking does that?
Really is insane. Like I was waiting for. Is there memes? I feel like there's got to be memes of like fucking like Lieutenant Dan or some shit. It's like Carson Wentz. How the fuck does he sprain both his ankles? But can we get to my matchup? I got a big
Yes,
matchup.
yeah.
Against Shane, the
You got a
number
big one.
contender in the league right now. He's 2-0
Oh, you're
Draft-
getting buried.
from the 4 spot. He has Derrick Henry, and I'm nervous.
Shane's team is. How is this possible?
His team is high power, and here's like what I'm nervous about.
Henry,
Devontae
Carson, Adams, Waller.
Yeah, Devontae
Sutton.
Adams
My
hasn't
God.
gone yet. He will now.
He what?
Darryl
I'm sorry, I missed that.
said Devontae Adams hasn't gone off yet.
Yeah, I know, and he will.
Adams
Yeah,
hasn't gone off yet. Yeah, I mean, he took a dice roll on the quarterbacks with Daniel Jones and Burrow, and
DJ's paying off.
so DJ's paying off big time. That's the thing about these like 10-team leagues is you're gonna get your choice of quarterbacks later on that are not top tier guys, and if you hit on one or both of them, like you're gonna be sitting pretty. Now he does have some concerns, I guess, with Deontay Johnson. Allen Robinson, I feel like, is a little bit concerning at this point too.
Yeah, he's not.
Well, if Justin Fields is the quarterback, I'd be concerned just because targets are down. Like he's just
But
getting less.
if
targets
Andy
on-
Dalton's the quarterback, I'd be concerned because he fucking stinks.
he stinks,
Yeah.
but at least you know you're getting like 10 targets.
Do we though?
Robinson can do something with those. If Justin Fields is going to take one read, see Robinson covered, and then run, that's not going to be good for Allen Robinson.
But Andy
Yeah,
Dalton
he had
doesn't
a-
throw it more than like 5 seconds down the field, so I don't know.
Yeah,
there are a lot of good pieces on the team. Yeah, he's got a good all around squad. Having
Yeah.
Waller in there at tight end is pretty fucking sexy.
Yeah, Waller had a good week. It's against Miami. He didn't have a great week this week, and then Cortland Sutton probably set for a nice week against the Jets. Just
Animal,
because-
did you draft Woods over Cooper Kupp?
Definitely, yeah, definitely regret that too.
Sharp.
But it's week
Sure.
2. We don't know. We'll see.
Sure.
Listen, Woods
Oh,
is
I
gonna
think
have,
I think we know.
No, I think we fucking know.
I think we know.
Woods is
it's
going to have
3.
games. But
Yeah,
Cooper
Woods will
Kupp,
have okay games. Kupp will
Clearly
just keep
the-
having elite games.
the guy that you want, obviously, because he's getting the bulk of the targets, and he's fucking really good. Yak. He just makes shit happen.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He's super, like, we all knew about it, but it's very underrated, I guess, like how good he actually is. Like, he literally just like makes guys miss and gets an extra like 8 yards on
And
him.
he always seems to be wide open.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's pretty fascinating. But other than that, like I'm worried about Derrick Henry and Daniel Jones because they could each just go nuts on the rushing aspect.
I mean, Carson can be all right too. Minnesota's defense looks like fucking dog shit, but
I think that's just like a shootout game though, because Minnesota can't fucking stop shit like that.
no, they can't.
Unless he
they
gets those
can't.
1 yard carries where like Lockett falls short of the goal line or something. I think
Yeah.
Carson's like an 11-point guy. Whatever, fuck. I'm not worried about Carson. Can't wait to.
Yeah, Carson's like low key the least of your concerns. Cortland Sutton against the Jets might just pop the fuck off again too.
One son I worry about if he just gets a touchdown because he's gonna have like 100 yards again probably. But now if he
Yeah.
gets that touchdown too, I'm fucked.
You
Well,
were
Robinson's going to be probably shadowed, or at least like heavy dosage of Denzel Ward, who's one of like the top cover corners in the league right now. You're gonna need, you're just gonna need your guys to kind of hit their ceilings. You're gonna need,
Well, and they haven't yet, so that's why I feel good. Like Zeke and Chubb still haven't really exploded. Robert Woods hasn't really done shit. Tampa's not a great matchup. Sam Darnold
Hollywood
against,
Brown's looking like a great pick for you right now, though.
yeah, I like
Until
Hollywood Brown.
Rashad Bateman comes back, I feel like Hollywood Brown is a must start player.
He's gonna have a lot of targets. He's getting the volume. He's one of the only guys that you can actually rely on in that wide receiver core. And Mark Andrews doesn't really seem to be
He stinks.
too hot right now. So yeah, so I'm very very high on Hollywood. You stink.
You want to
Oh.
trade me one of your? How many quarterbacks you got? 4?
Yes, this is what you do, baby. This is what you do. This is
No,
what you
it's
gotta
not
do.
what you do. Look at your.
Look what happened. Baker's already hurt, so I really only got 3.
he's fine. He's playing.
But I really like Sam Darnold against Houston this week. I know we're like all over the place, but I really like Sam Darnold against Houston this week. Him and DJ Moore definitely going to get something going. So that's looking good for me. I'm feeling pretty good about this matchup against Shane. I know the projections are not on my side right now,
Yeah, who
but
cares?
I mean, I think Chubb is due and Zeke is due.
And
Zeke is-
I think you're right. I think you're right. Like
It's Philly.
worrying about DJ, Henry, and Sutton is probably, and I mean, obviously Waller's probably going to ball out, but those 3 guys for sure definitely can pop
Like, I
off.
can see Joe Burrow having a bust game.
A
Rob.
bad game against Pittsburgh, yeah, especially at Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good
They're
about
missing. They're missing like half their defense though. So Pittsburgh, I feel like, is not really a team to fear right now.
Not
have
to
more
fear, but
faith.
I will always give Pittsburgh that benefit of the doubt at Heinz Field against a second-year quarterback coming off a massive leg injury. So
No, you're right.
I'm considering. Here's my one consideration.
Animal's just not right. You're right. It's not Animal.
Here's my one consideration for start sit issue.
wait, let's try and guess.
It's wide receiver.
Is it Ronald
Jamar
Jones?
Chase.
Ronald Jones over
Jamar Chase over.
Come on, Snacks. You're right there.
it's the only wide receiver you have.
I'm
on
gonna
your
go
bench.
over Montgomery.
No.
Jamar Chase over.
Robert
Bobby
Woods.
Woods. Bobby Woods.
Yeah.
Start
That's-
Jamar Chase because he has Burrow, number one. So if maybe I can get that, negate those points a little bit.
Yeah.
And then also the fact that Woods has a tough matchup against Tampa Bay. Although, is it a tough matchup?
I don't know.
think
They,
so, dude.
they don't look great.
Not for passing defenses. What's the
Right?
over under in that game? It's got to be really high at this point.
Because when you look
Tampa
at
and the Rams.
The over under is 55. They're just not going to be able to run the ball. Like you can't start Henderson if he plays. You can't start Sony Michel if Henderson's out against TB. But like teams can throw against them.
Yeah.
I feel like Robert Woods actually might have I think we're in for like a 7 for 90 and a touchdown day from Robert Woods.
If anything, maybe David Montgomery. But I think he's one of the only viable options there. So like, why would I sit David Montgomery?
No, you're definitely
No, you can't.
putting on Jamar Chase. You're putting on like a fucking used condom. Don't do that.
Yeah, the problem with Jamar Chase is like right now he's basically come down to like one big play each game that's giving him all his points. So I'm not going to rely on that. You know what? I'm leaving the lineup the way it is. It's set.
I think you should. I think that's the line.
You're looking. I feel like you need upside, so I feel like doing Jamar Chase in there just to kind of cancel out his Joe Burrow is more playing safe. Like, don't.
Yeah, I'm not playing safe. Fuck that. I don't play it safe.
Hell yeah, animal. Say it like you mean it, girl.
Although Aaron Rodgers is about to have a shit game, just letting you know.
No, you shut your mouth against San Fran. Against the team that passed up on him, he's gonna bury them like he does every time. Which I don't know that, but I'm sure he does. Does he bury San Francisco when they play? I bet he does.
I have no idea, to be honest.
Buries them.
I'll pull it up for you.
I'm sure Aaron Rodgers buries them. He that's a revenge.
You legit might get 20 points from your defense, though.
Well, yeah, that's another.
That's
thing
kind of sneaky underrated right here.
I didn't even want to realize.
You know what I realized? You're like a big defensive fab spender guy, huh?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. I feel like you never make moves on the wire, but every week you spend like $5 on a defense.
I do. I am a bit. Because I mean, like, especially with Carol, you would think on paper. I don't care if they're on the road.
Yeah,
Carolina should put up a very good amount of points tomorrow night. So
Carolina's defense looks fucking legit.
yeah, they do. Did you see? They are like, I think they're like 15 more than the second place team in quarterback hits or something.
Yeah, they're good.
They're ruthless.
All those picks are starting to finally pay off.
Yeah,
Animal
finally
look
starting
at
to
the
hit.
splits for Aaron Rodgers, and it turns out he scores exactly the same number of fantasy points against San Fran as he does the other 31 teams.
Yeah, but like that's a good amount of points, isn't it?
11 points.
That's what are these splits you're looking at?
I'm kidding. Yeah,
Well, he's not playing the Lions, so he's going to come back down there.
Yeah, I mean, you're suggesting that he goes off against the Niners. He does exactly the normal Aaron Rodgers shit.
Yeah, I'll take fucking 30 points.
Okay.
I'll take 30 points.
Okay, animal.
27 points. Whatever it is. All right, sweet. That was fucking so how do we feel?
Good rundown.
Feel good. You guys feel good about my matchup?
I feel good. Yeah. You know what? No, I'm going to say no.
I don't feel good. I have fucking COVID, and I don't feel good about your matchup either.
All right. Well,
I was telling you. I think I was telling you guys or texting you guys in the chat. It feels so weird to actually have like 4 to 5 viable wide receiver options when last year I was scrapping at the bottom of the barrel outside of Calvin Ridley, and now it's like
that's like what it was for me last year, and it feels really good until it doesn't. Like,
I know.
Gonna be a time
I know
where
it's
you're going to
coming.
be hurting at running back, and then you're going to be like, "Fuck."
I know it's coming. That's why I might want to try and sell one for a running back. I got to check. I got to go to George. Well, he has no running back, so why would I do that?
Let's talk. I got running backs if you like.
You do have running backs.
Yeah.
I got receivers.
You want Rojo?
You're gonna drop him, so I'll just put $1 on him and get him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drop him. I'll drop Cole Kmet before I drop Rojo.
But yeah, what's going on with your boy Cole Kmet?
I mean, there's a quarterback controversy, so we gotta see what happens.
So you didn't know about the controversy during the summer?
Yeah, dude, surprised me. I really thought Dalton was gonna be the guy and wasn't gonna get hurt at all.
All right, I made the move. I put Fields in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, Justin Fields, like when he's on the field, he doesn't. I feel like he doesn't look to pass. He immediately just runs.
Yeah, I love it.
He just one read,
Do more of it.
run.
I mean,
Which
if
is
you're on
good for
Chicago,
fans.
yeah, look at Allen Robinson, see if he's open.
If he's not, run.
If he's not, still throw the ball to him 50% of the time. The other 50% run. Yeah.
I could see him having like Jalen Hurts types games like from last year.
That's what
I'm
I
fine
think is
with
going to
it.
happen. Yeah.
I'm fine with
Jalen
it.
Hurts last year was great for fantasy, but he just ran the ball a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Beautiful.
Jalen Hurts this year, great for fantasy because he runs the ball.
Oh, I have him in another league, and he's fucking awesome. He's killing it for me.
Yeah. So
I'm 0-2 though, but he's doing great. I'm 0-2 in that league, but Jalen Hurts is fucking sick.
Are you doing
yeah.
good in any league, Animal?
Yeah, I post
go,
my.
go fade me. He's 2-0.
I
And what?
post my. Yeah, go fade me. I'm 2-0, bitch. Don't fuck.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
hell
feel like
yeah.
that's the league
Played
you
Oh.
don't want to be good in.
Snacks this week. I fucking
If you-
spanked his hiney.
I have like 30 points more than you in that fucking league, and I'm 1-1.
Yeah, but I also started Ronald Jones in that league.
I
What
started
does
Zach Wilson over
What does
Daniel
that have to do
Jones.
with?
I'm still 2-0. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the league you shouldn't be happy about being 2-0 because you have 0.0 chance to win it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I-
that league, if you're not like upper tier team, you're fucked.
I might not win another game in that league. It's literally just like Dak and Russ, and that's the only thing that's carrying me. And Dak had a terrible week last week, and I still
Dynasty, I'm actually that's where I've been thriving so far this year. Not like anybody cares, but
I'm so over Dynasty. Like most of my leagues, I hate except for 2 of them. So,
Yeah, it's actually funny how that works. Like,
I like Go
Dynasty's
Fade
really
Me.
fun during the off season, and then like in season, it's fucking annoying.
yeah. Well, I'm really focused on the Animal. We're in the same one with the Scott, Yannick, and SP.
Fade the Peasants is a good league.
That's a very good league. That's like
Yes.
a fucking that's a huge buy-in too. So that one I'm like locked in on that one.
Yeah, I'm playing Cali Dog this week. You spanked my butt in that league too.
Hey,
so.
Snacks in What It Do. You, me,
That's
and
right.
Noah are all 2-0.
That's right.
There we go.
Oh, I'm 0-2 in What It Do.
Happy for you.
I got Kyler's carrying me. Kyler and Kelsey.
Damn,
Oh,
I think
DJ too.
fucking
Started Derrick
amazing.
Henry
Cam
last
Akers didn't
week
get
and I
hurt.
lost.
I'm gonna try and trade Brett Edwards-Hilaire. Maybe he'll bite.
How did the fuck did you just throw that in there, Animal? You had Derrick Henry in your lineup last week and
You know
lost.
how that always happens. He goes for 50 and I fucking lose every time.
You're terrible.
It doesn't even make sense. Like I literally, you know what happens? Jameis scored 9 points and everyone else, Jonathan Taylor had 5. Everyone else sucked. Hayden Hurst, why is he my fucking tight end? 1 point.
Hayden Hurst is your starting tight end. Bro, I have like 6 of them. Come trade from
It's in
me.
a strong league for me. I just have running backs that suck.
I'll give
Other
you
than-
Gronk. He's Gronk is primed for a contending team like yours.
I mean, yeah, but I have no one else as a problem. I'm just gonna tank this year. My not
You're
center line-
weren't you in the finals last year?
yeah, dude. And I had Alvin Kamara go for like 50 and I lost.
Wait, hold on, real quick. I have a quick question. Just looking at What It Do. All right, so Brett's team, good kid. I'm sorry, Brett, to call you out like this. Didn't he like trade everything for all picks, and his team still sucks?
Yeah, but then he traded all the people he drafted from picks for next year.
He's got
He just likes drafting, dude.
Animal, you're a tight end away from a championship. Give me
And a
give me
quarterback.
give me Judy.
I need a quarterback.
I have like 5 quarterbacks too.
All
My
right, let's
team's
talk
actually
to-
really I have a lot of depth on that team.
Yeah, let's get this depth. Fucking let's
Let's-
take some of that depth and give it
Yeah,
to me.
let's kill some of this depth. Love
Kill
it.
some of that depth, baby.
Let's
oh,
give
he's
this
got
depth
Wayne
COVID.
Gallman. He's gonna pop soon.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I bet the San Francisco 49ers wish they fucking held on to Wayne Gallman.
I don't know why they didn't.
You fucking idiot, San Fran.
Wayne Gallman was decent last year.
Wayne Gallman hasn't even stepped on the field yet this year for the Falcons, and we're the worst offense in the league.
Yeah, that's not a team you want to be like a backup running back for because like the starting running backs don't even get opportunities.
He's like a third stringer right now.
Yeah, I thought he was like a practice squad guy. I mean,
Yeah, he is. What are they doing?
I don't know, but
I never know what they're doing.
They fucking had him right now.
I cannot wait until we have like a fucking. We're gonna have the number 2 pick in the draft next year. Whoever has the number 1 is gonna take the only quarterback that matters in this draft, and then we're gonna be stuck taking a fucking. We're gonna take like a D tackle at number 2. We had the chance of getting Justin Fields this year.
There's 2 quarterbacks. Well, because I was looking after the Denver game when Jones fumbled, and I wanted to kill myself.
You immediately went on Google and looked at quarterback.
Literally started scouting quarterbacks. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Rattler's gonna go
Rattler's like 3 for me right now. I like the kid
for you, but I feel like he's high up.
Who?
I feel like he's high up though. in terms of
Oh, I'm
consensus.
sure. Yeah, I like the kid from Ole Miss a lot, and I'm not his biggest fan as a quarterback, Lamar Jackson, but I think this kid might be better. Willis from Liberty.
Yeah.
Granted, he's playing at Liberty, but holy shit, the athleticism! He can do everything.
Yeah.
What's his what are his
Malik,
metrics?
right?
What are his metrics? I don't fucking know. I just use my
Straight.
eyes.
Can I
6
get his
foot,
height and weight?
6 foot 220.
6 foot.
6 feet. Yeah.
What
the fuck
and
is
what's
that?
Lamar? What's Lamar's? Because
Lamar's
Nah,
got to be.
Mars like
Lamar's
6.
probably around the same build, skinnier though. He's probably not
Yeah.
220.
he had some game, Lamar. Holy
Oh, yeah.
shit!
Maybe I'm still in. I haven't seen him. I don't know anything.
Oh, maybe I'm still in. That was it.
Maybe I don't know. 6 foot 220. Says 6 foot makes me. I need 6'2". I need 6'2". But
What are you
6 foot
talking
not
about?
bad.
You have Russell Wilson as your starting quarterback in like half your leagues. I feel like.
Yeah, but we were talking about a guy that's going to run the ball out, right?
Yes,
I
he's
wanna
gonna run it.
Want a
So
freak-
you want your elite mobile quarterbacks to all be 6'5" animal? Yeah, sorry, they're not built that way.
6'2". Don't put words in my mouth.
Oh, real quick on like a Denver looks good, and I want to say congrats, Animal, on winning the death bet because I'm 100% going to be murdered because
Yeah,
there's
what do you
no
want?
way the Jets.
Last meal to be.
We'll
Cook it. I'll make a vlog.
Okay. Can I pick how I die, or are you just going to do it?
I'll surprise you.
All right, cool. That's fine. And also, you also look like a fucking idiot clamoring for Drew Lock over Teddy Bridgewater. Anyway,
Well, it's not. It's how it should have been. We should have.
You're 0 for 4 on quarterback claims when it comes to the Broncos.
The Broncos. Yeah, I haven't been good on my own team. But
Rodgers, Watson, Lock.
can't get it right. What's that, Animal?
Do a mob style killing just out of respect, or maybe like like a bomb in the car when you turn the ignition on, or
Okay.
something along those lines.
We could take him out on a boat, like a cruise ship, pretend we're having a celebration, and feed him to the fishies.
Or how they killed Big Pussy. Yeah.
Yeah, it will be theatric and it will be vlogged, so everyone will see it. Obviously,
I'm honestly excited for it. I am. What could still happen? I could see the Giants winning the division at 6-11, and the Broncos going like 8-9, and I make the playoffs but still have to die.
Yeah, like
That'd
we
be
said,
awesome.
I spoke to you about this. I would let you watch out the playoffs. I'm a good guy.
Thank you.
I would let you
Giants are
watch.
going playoffs,
Yeah, I'll let you watch, and then you can die.
and then I could die. You're gonna be doing me a favor, so I'm good by this.
Fucking gift.
I think that's why I made the bet, because I have told you
That's a win-win.
on
Yeah.
Animals House, I'm big everything. Denver has a very good roster. I just didn't trust Drew Lock.
How you guys doing in the Scott Fish Bowl, by the way? I totally forgot about that fucking league.
2-0.
Well, really,
You're
really
2-0?
bad.
Hell yeah.
1-1, but like my team is so fucked because I have no running backs. I had J.K. Dobbins and Cam Akers as my 1-2. So
Oh, I may be royally fucked this week. I had Carr, Mayfield, and Zach Wilson. Good Christ.
yeah, I'm not even worried about Scott Fishbowl. It's just my team is just I have no chance and no running backs. Melvin Gordon is my only. Actually, it's not even. I have Javonte Williams as my RB1. So
Somehow I have Carson, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, Kareem Hunt, Tyson. I have like every fucking running back in the world in that league.
Ooh, Dalvin Cook is a guy I would actually want to talk about real quick. How
He'll
will
get in
we
the
feel-
end zone.
Well, there's that, but he was like banged up that whole game, like fighting to fucking keep
I
playing.
can't imagine what he feels like right now. I'll put it that way.
I can't
Like,
imagine what
physically.
he's feel like since day one he's been in the NFL. He's always banged up.
Yeah, like, but I mean, if you're a Dalvin Cook owner, how do you feel, Nick? I believe you're a Dalvin Cook owner.
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, they're not coming out and saying he has like a high ankle sprain or anything. It's like he's getting the touches. There's nothing I can fucking do.
He'll find the end
Yeah,
zone.
but I feel like this is just the beginning of the end here for like this season for him. He's just going to be like banged up, lingering injuries, like coming
Wait,
in and out of games.
Did he signed a contract, right?
Yeah,
He's
he got a
extended.
fatty.
Okay. All right. Because I was gonna say if the Vikings season continues to spiral and he needed a contract, he may do exactly what Kenny Galladay did last year and just fake the injury all year and not play. But
Nah, he got
he's
the track.
paid. He's paid.
Yeah, no, I think it's more of the fact that he just is always banged up and like he's going to be fighting injuries all year. And the Vikings are going to be fighting for their lives all year, it looks like, because they're not
They
a great
stink.
team.
They stink.
So-
Although they should be 2-0 when you look at it.
I'd be worried if I drafted Dalvin Cook at like the 1-0, whatever the fuck Nick drafted him at.
Yeah, but then like also Kamara, like that would have been the guy I
Stink.
went with, and like look
That's
how
another
bad
guy
the,
to talk
the
about.
Saints fucking offense looked this week.
It's week 2, but how do we feel about Kamara? Because there was all this talk early on in the offseason with Jameis. Like, is he going to be the same guy? And there was like, oh, he'll be fine. And then other people were saying he won't. And now it's not looking too great.
It could really be a thing like Breeze made Kamara.
Well, it's just this offense. If this offense stinks, it's like, how good is the starting running back going to be?
Yeah, that's true. That was an absolute dud. But yeah, granted, Carolina's D was good, and they just scored 35. Yeah, but then we look at the Packers defense, who's pathetic. So what can we really say about the Saints?
Yeah, I'm not really too worried about either of these guys, Cook or Kamara yet.
It's hard to like panic, but like who? All right, so between Kamara and Cook, who are you more panicking on?
That's a good question.
I'm not panicking on either. I'm really not.
If you have to panic on one.
No, that's not true.
I said if.
But if I don't have a level of panic, how can I panic?
All right, then you don't have to answer the question.
I'm out.
I think.
How do I get out of here? Fuck. God damn it.
I think I would go Cook just because he looks banged up already.
Yeah.
Although
he left like 4 times in that game with all different injuries, and I was like, every time I was like, oh, he's fucking paralyzed. I'm done for.
Yes. One.
That would have been a brutal way to end my season right there. If he just like actually broke his ankle or something, I would have given
you Madison.
I would be so
Who
depressed.
Who are the Vikings playing next week? Like if they go 0-3 and then like this just could be the start of the Kenny Galladay experience, you know?
But he doesn't.
But
Cook doesn't have a serious injury.
Neither did Galladay last year.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're saying. He's got his bag. He can fucking sit down, relax, rest
The
up
Vikings
for next.
are way better than the Lions were last year.
That is true.
Well, we don't know that because the Lions, I feel like, actually
That's
might
also
be better
true.
than the Vikings right now.
The Vikings are going to be able to compete for the division the whole year because the division stinks. Cook plays Seattle at home versus Seattle.
Not a good game for them.
Bounce back game for Seattle, and they need a win.
Seattle after they just lost to the Titans in overtime. I'm taking Vikings.
Only two players that have gone over 100 yards in scrimmage in both weeks.
All right, wait. Dalvin Cook.
Derrick
The other
Henry.
one's pretty fucking obvious.
Why am I drawing a blank?
Like
McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, y'all got quiet real fucking quick. Get out of my fucking face hole.
About Cook, like I mean, my point is, I'm just saying it's a long season. The Vikings are already looking like shit. I think it's time to panic on Cook. I'm panicking on Dalvin Cook. Everybody,
well, everybody, go buy Dalvin Cook because he's about to be the RB1 of the year.
You just locked up a playoff spot for me.
In history of fantasy football, it will live forever in the annals of history.
The rest of the E-Town Get Down League, y'all hear that? I just locked up the number 3 spot in the playoffs. So
damn,
Dalvin Cook is dead. That's it. His
tough.
season is over. He's gonna suck next week. Actually, you know what? Derrick Henry just cooked the fucking Seahawks. He might have one more week.
I need that clip right there of Animal just saying straight into the camera, Dalvin Cook is dead. I'm gonna play that on fucking repeat on Twitter.
Every time he scores. Every
10-yard carry.
I'm also saying that he could have a great week against Seattle because Derrick Henry just ripped Seattle apart. So maybe
he could
one
have
more
a great
week.
week, or is he dead? Is he dead? Does he have a good week?
You can't give all these different things. So you make one clip that you're right on.
He says 2 different things, and then he throws the word "might happen" also in the middle of it.
I got new information. I realized it was Seattle, and I remembered photographic memory. Derrick Henry just on that fucking misdirection, boop, boop, all the way upfield. I mean, Dalvin Cook could do that no problem. So Dalvin Cook's gonna have one more good week, and then he's dead.
Who does he play after that?
That's a good question.
Got Cleveland at home, Detroit at home, Carolina. Then he's got the bye, which is huge. Then he's got Dallas. Yeah, we're straight.
One more week, everybody. One more week. I told you. Sharp. Simple.
Yeah, well, wait till he plays Detroit.
250 yards from scrimmage.
Detroit's gonna be fucking a fully.
Actually, you know what? That might make me nervous a little bit. If Dalvin Cook's banged up, Detroit, they like biting kneecaps and shit. They're gonna go try and kill him
in division game. Gonna be fucking him up.
Well, I mean, Aaron Jones was just in a division game and scored 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, but those were receiving.
Dalvin Cook doesn't catch the ball.
Adam Thielen's gonna. By the way, Adam Thielen, what a steal this year. By the way, for anyone who went and drafted him, I scooped him in the 4th round of another league. Didn't feel good about it. I didn't need the wide receiver.
You're not going to continue feeling good about it.
Adam Thielen. Oh, I'm gonna be feeling good about it. Feeling good. I don't know. You guys got anything else you want to touch on?
No.
No, I'm good.
We went through everyone's matchups. We
You guys
Talked
want to
about
talk
some
about Dalvin Cook
players.
a little bit?
talked about some other players. We I feel like we covered pretty much all our eggs in our basket.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure that's how that works, but yeah, I'm down.
All right. Anything else? Check
No.
out Bagels and Locks on Saturday morning, 5 a.m.
Saturday morning.
And
What the fuck?
why?
What's wrong, Snacks?
I saw a thing on the TV.
Oh, you saw a thing. Sorry you had to go through that.
That's all good, man. I'm good now.
All right, Snacks.
Recuperated.
Take us out.
All righty then. Thank you, everybody, for listening and watching. We sure do appreciate it. Animal already gave the plugs. So there's really not much other plugs that I can give except tune in next week for another recap of E-Town Get Down Week 3. Have yourself a blessed weekend and enjoy your football Sundays. Good luck to all you in your fantasy matchups and drink a lot of booze.